So in today's video, we thought we'd do something a little bit different. We have a customer who has got really bad broadband issues. So we thought we'd try and solve those issues using the Starlink system. So we're going to get it set up here in the workshop first, and then we're going to take it on site and get it installed. So let's get started. So let's take a look at what you get in your kit. You get your Starlink dish. This is the actual dish that we're going to be using. We have some PoE injector power. We got some networking cable, and we have the router. So this is the router that comes with the Starlink system. So I think the next thing we need to do is get this all unwrapped and get it installed. Obviously the router and the power will be going indoors. But what you can see here, you get a relatively long bit of cable here for the power brick. It's quite interesting. And you do get a lengthy piece of cable. There's these grommets on the actual networking cable, so that I assume goes in the back of our Starlink there. So if I take a slightly closer look, you can see, if I can just get that into frame a little bit, this is where we will plug in the end of our cable. So let's plug that in. Let's see that going in. And that's quite a snug fit. That's really snug in there, so that's pretty cool. That's great. Let's put that down. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put the bracket up here. So the bracket that's on the back, that acts as a stand. I'm just going to pop there like that. And I'm now going to take the cable. I'm just going to run that through my window in the workshop. Okay, so I'm going to pop this so it's in the view of the camera. I'll pop it around about there. There you go. So that's in plain sight. It's got a clear line of sight of the sky, so I'm hoping that will be fine. So I'm now going to take the router and the power supply and finish the installation indoors. So let's go indoors. Okay, so we've got the power plugged into mains. What we're going to do now is get the other end of that cable and grab the router. And here we got the router. So here's the Starlink router. We're just going to plug the power into here to power that up. And then we're going to get the other end of that cable that we just took through the window, and we're just going to plug that into the socket here. This is where the actual Starlink dish goes. So the dish goes in here, so we just need to plug that in. Let's get that plugged in. Excellent. Okay, and straight away we can see, if we put that there, I can get that in shot. There you go. So you can see here that we've got the light on the actual Starlink router. So all we need to do now is go ahead and configure it using the app. So I've just opened up the Starlink app. I'm going to go start, setup, standard, confirm, find location, yard or outdoors. Click continue, go with location access whilst using the app, click continue, go outside and find where you intend to install the Starlink. Okay, point it at the sky. So let's go continue. Okay, so we're going to come out here. You can see the app working. I'm going to point it to the sky, see what's going on, have a look. So it's asking me to look around the sky. So I'm looking around the sky. There you go. Click on next. So you get a little warning there that says Starlink works best with a clear view of the sky. At this location, obstructions will block your connection for about 10 seconds every hour. Okay, so we could go in and say find a better spot, but I'm just going to go ahead and click done. Find the best spot for your Starlink. I'm going to say I have a clear view. Continue with kickstand. My Starlink is plugged in. So I'm going to now go into my open settings. We used this equipment before in another installation, so I'm going to connect to that. So I've just connected to that. And now we'll go back to the app. And as we can see, it says now continue. So we go continue. Okay, now you can see that we're asked to align the Starlink. So let's go ahead and align this. Okay, I think we're all set up. You can see now the service is now active, so we're good to go. So let's check it out. Let's see what we're getting on speeds. So we go into our speed test app. Okay, and we do a very quick test to see what we're getting. There you go. 160, 150. That's looking good. So remember, I am connected wirelessly with my phone. So there's 165 megabits per second on the down and 28 megabits on the up. So 165 megabits on the download and 28 megabits on the upload is not to be snubbed at. That's really good speed. So that's us connected now via the Starlink, using the satellite dishes for giving us broadband internet connectivity. So now I'm going to do is I'm going to get my laptop. I'm going to do a couple of speed checks on that and see what we're getting. So I'm now going to go ahead and I'm just going to take this rubber grommet off the back of the router. I'm going to plug a network cable into the back of that. And I'm going to plug the other end of that into my laptop. So I've now got a wired connection. I'm going to turn my wireless off. Okay, so I've now got a wired connection to my Starlink router. So I'm going to go ahead and do another speed check. And here are the results. So we have 101 megabits per second down and 13.9 megabits on the up. So we've got excellent internet connection speeds here for both wireless and both wired. I'm happy with that. So I'm going to do another speed test because what we like to do is base it on the laws of average. And I'm going to do another speed test to see what speeds we get. So let's check that out. Let's do another speed test. So we've done another speed test and we've got about 100 megabits on the down and about 10 megabits on the up. Now this isn't off it to be discouraging you, because at the end of the day, if you've got no internet connection at all or really poor internet connection, this is obviously a lot better. So there you go. That's us setting up a Starlink system for a customer who's got no broadband facilities within their area. Do you use Starlink system? Do you have iffy broadband where you are in the UK? Please let us know in the comments below. My name's Rob from RLS Computer Services. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. If so, please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching.